Boo! G'day everybody, Artie here from lovely Frankfurt, Germany. I'm in the motel tonight. I don't know where Anthony is. I think he might be lost in Copenhagen or he's rowing his way to Finland. After what I was hearing on the stream last night. Go and have a look at their live stream. So, yep, I am in Germany. I'm still on tour. I am leaving for Munich tomorrow. So it'll be only a short one tonight. It'll be only a 1 hour stream. So what I've been up to? Well, been trying to have a look around Frankfurt. The other day, a couple of days ago, when I got here, there's a lot of work going on in town at the moment. They're really sprucing up Frankfurt railway station, the main station in itself. G'day, Ray. How are ya? Tammy and Ray, how are ya? Nice to see you guys. There's going to be some more videos coming up probably early next week. I've got a lot of videos to do. It's been actually quite interesting. Yesterday, I went up to Detmold, up to Lippe, up to the model train shop up there. It was roughly about a 4.5 hour train trip up there and about 5 hours back. The trains are running all over the place at the moment. Yeah, they're not really running to schedule. They're anywhere between 5 to 15, 30 minutes late at the moment. But yesterday going up, I got a couple of good spots where I had to change trains, and got some good video shots of German trains. And that was yesterday. Today I end up going down to decided to go down to Heidelberg for lunch, and have a bit of look around and want to go on the tour. Wouldn't you believe it, another bloody protest. They're becoming annoying at the moment because I've actually had 2 this week, just here in Frankfurt alone this week. We haven't been able to get around, and like I want to go on the tour buses, just to go, hop off tour buses. They give you a quick rundown and take you around the cities and towns. I really want to have a look around Heidelberg today, but with that going on, I decided, no, I'm not going to hang around. I went up to the castle. Did take a photo of it, but then I decided I'm not going to hang around with this protest going on. Decided I'm going to hightail it back to Frankfurt. I did have a stock change of trains along the way up. I can't remember the name of the town or city. It's probably about half an hour with the ICE from here. Going towards Heidelberg. The train action that I got, mainly passenger trains, I didn't really get much freight, but it's full on. You thought, if you people seen the video that I did the other day from Hamburg, this place here was just full on. Plenty of ICs, plenty of regional trains. The only train I didn't get so far is one of Anthony's that he's got, and that's the green Flix train. For some reason, it always arrives when I'm boarding a train. I'm going to get it while I'm in Austria. Or who knows, I might get it tomorrow. But just traveling on public transport around here, I've noticed that it's been actually quite interesting. Like, you got Frankfurt and then Frankfurt Airport. G'day, Steve. How are you, buddy? I've already made the mistake twice where I'm getting on the train to come to the airport, but instead of ending up at the airport, getting off at the airport. I'm thinking, oh yeah, here we are, airport, next stop. I'm actually getting off downtown in Central. They do a lot of zigzagging with the train operations, particularly with the ICEs. And when I looked at the way they're doing operations, I'm like, haircut. Yeah, I'm going to need a haircut soon. They're going to, I do zigzag operation on my train layout, particularly with my passenger trains at the moment. So it's pretty realistic. It's very surprising. I have managed to meet a couple of acquaintances through this trip, and some people I never met face to face, but we spoke on the phone. Man, it's a small world, a very, very small world. One of the chaps that I used to ring up for when I needed a crane service, he's actually here in Australia, up in Hamburg, shopping around for some new cranes. Today I ended up meeting someone actually down at Heidelberg, another countryman that's actually from Melbourne. He doesn't live that far from Heidelberg in Melbourne. It's been a magic day. Train services, I must say they're pretty nice. What's today? Today's Saturday. Thursday, I ended up taking a train ride into town to have a look around. It was one of those days. But I ended up taking a train ride out to one of the outskirts. And it's getting a bit late here. I didn't realise it, but when I was going to come home, I ended up getting on the wrong train. Instead of coming towards the hotel, I actually went onto the outskirts of town. I got on the wrong train, but it was a terminus, and I started videoing there. There was freight trains, passenger trains galore. Basically, as soon as I turned the camera off, there's another train coming or going past. It was pretty full on, and it's a main line. There must be a main connection somewhere near there that takes you up north. It takes you up to the north towards Hamburg, Berlin, and that way. And in another direction, takes you down to the south. I did manage to get a couple of freight trains there, but you guys will have to see it during the week. We've only got 6 people here. I know this is not my normal streaming time. Generally, I've been just keeping it this because 2 o'clock in the morning will be roughly 2 o'clock in the morning would be for me to do a live stream from Europe to suit you, to my viewers in America. Sorry, Anthony is not here. As I said, he's probably running back to Finland. Valley, g'day. Good evening to you, buddy. How are you? Hopefully you're well. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should get. Lipper. I went to Lipper yesterday. I got a pretty good. I got a pretty good deal on a ICE. Got to get this right. ICE4. Now I did end up having a Shinabus, a Reiko Shinabus, but for some reason it just kept on acting up. And I already sent it back for repairs twice on warranty. And I did say to him, look, it's been, 6 months? So I decided I'm going to see what's going on. I'll pick it up on the way through. They haven't received it yet. So I decided, cancel that. And then I end up buying an ICE4. So you guys will get to see that when I get home. I'm going to set it up. Packed most of them up. You give me a second. What did I get? Oh. I might as well do something while I'm waiting for everybody else to come up. All right, let's make it interesting. So, what did I get? Let's see. I've got another one of these coaches. I was hoping to get another three, so I need to order another two for the push-pull configuration that I want to do. So that's another one. I end up getting some European modern hoppers. Let's see if I'll turn that light on if it makes it any. No, that makes it worse. That makes it shine. You guys get the gift. So I've got 2 packs of these, so I can make up a European freight train. So I've got 2 of them. Got a good bargain on them as well. And I also got myself a Ford Aeromax. So I actually end up having 2 of these. In my fleet once, and back in, when was it? I just got to think now. Back in 96, 97 is when I had some of these. I couldn't resist it. I had to take that up. So that's going to go to my collection. So that's that part of it. What's in the other box? Okay. I've got car carriers, ABB car carriers. They can either be done for the freight train or they could be used on a particular passenger service. Haven't found any new releases yet. No, I haven't seen any new releases yet, but this was, I believe, would have been one of their older stock, but I couldn't resist it. I had to get that. Let me just fix this box up. I couldn't resist it, but I had to go and get this. Tow truck by Burkina. I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't see any there, Steve. I did look around. They had some cool buses there, but I'll have to decide. After I've gone to Austria, I'll have to decide which ones I'm going to get, because I'm trying to base most of my stuff from Austria, if you can understand what I mean. So I've got some more. I've got another couple of Tauruses. Now this one here is just, let's see if I can open it. This one should be a plain red one. So this one will be able to do both freight and passenger services. So g'day, Bang. Bang got you junction car, Brian. G'day, buddy. How are you? So I got myself the OBB, so that completes that part of it. And that can be run on anything, basically, because that's the standard version. And only Carl. Okay. Oh, I have to remember that's Carl. So I got that. And on the, it's bad going shopping for train. You know what it's like going in a train shop. It's bad. Because they don't always put things up on so special runs. They don't always put online. So you guys know what happened. What happened when Anthony took me to that model shop in Hamburg? Well, there was a limited edition Roko's ABB engine for the, I think it was the 60th anniversary. Well, guess what? A limited edition. Anthony's not here to see this, so he's probably going to be upset because he did say he would like to have one of these because they look pretty nice. Oh, you missed it? Oh, well, I won't be able to show that one. You'll have to see it when I get home when I get out of the box. But Anthony did see this in the catalogue and he said, I would really like to get one of them, but he's not going to get this one. So this will be a real stir for him, I think. And it's the ABB's Austrian Railways Winter Edition. There you go. So that's going to be quite neat looking around and running around on my layout. Am I going European? I think so. Particularly after this visit that I've done here and seeing how the... Yes, Carl, it is cool. Anthony only just mentioned about this engine before he came out on vacation. So these two are going to be added to the fleet when I get home. Looks like I've got a lot of track work to do. I better put that in this container. But yeah, Anthony was mentioning this before he departed and then before I departed Australia. And I think that looks pretty neat. Look at the box it comes in with. You know, and one thing I like about a lot of their stuff, you take it out of the box, you put it on the track, and off it goes. But the Tricks one, I do have the ICE, but you guys are going to have to wait and see that one. I'm not unpacking that. So that's pretty much it for my train shop, and I do want to get a few more tankers. I don't know if I see any on some hobby shops on my trip. I don't mind getting a couple of tankers to go with to do a freight train up, 1 or 2 freight trains, but yeah, it's pretty much done now. Got most of it. Train rides. Man, it's a ripper going at 250 kilometers an hour down the track. And for the distance that we traveled, that I traveled around here, it's actually quite amazing how quick you can get from A to B, and there's so many people traveling as well. Even granted, the train system was a little bit of a mess in the last couple of days. I've got to give it to them. They make up a fair bit of time where they get close to running on schedule, but the amount of people that catch public transport here, even in the long distance, it's just amazing to see. It's something that a lot of other countries around the world, including Australia and the US, need to adopt something like this. Yes, it is big infrastructure, I know, but the amount of people that I see even just in Frankfurt itself at the main station, or even the station down here, because of their laws in here with photography and that, it's very hard to do train photos and videos here without getting people into the frame. Because they've got very strict video and camera laws here in Germany. G'day, Rick. How are you, buddy? You just missed out on a demonstration on the new trains that I've got. So I've got plenty of locos now to run my Austrian fleet. I do have one on back order, and I don't know how long that will be, probably towards the end of the year. Now, I did see one special train. I thought, because if you guys know, I did buy myself a TGV before my departure, and only got the middle part. I didn't get the power units. Well, on my travels today, on the way to Heidelberg, it got me by surprise. But a TGV from Paris snuck in. And I'm like, oh, cool. Well, I got myself one of them. Apparently, it also goes into Frankfurt on the way back. So, yeah, on my way back from Heidelberg, I actually did manage to get a full clip of it. Let me see if I can get to my phone and show you guys what I said. Just give me a sec. Oh. Okay. Let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, because I haven't unloaded these. I've only just got back from dinner, probably about half an hour or so before the show, so I haven't really been prepared. So just give me a sec. See if I can get some photos from today. The last couple of days. Okay, let's see what I can find. I will be making up in the next couple of days. I will be in the next couple of days. We'll be catching up and doing a lot of film editing and getting a lot of these videos together so you guys can experience what I've actually seen. Where is it? So just bear with me for a minute. Let's just go like this. Just give me a sec. It's gone too far. Hang on. Is that it? Right. Here we go. Okay. Just give me a sec. Just let that. I'm just transferring that over now to my laptop so we can actually have a look at some of the shots that I've taken in the last couple of days. But apart from that, yeah, today's been actually quite hot. It was 33 up around here today, which is roughly about 94, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Give me a moment. It's going to take about 5 minutes to load up. But yeah, there are a couple of good spots that I have come across. Next time I know where to go when I get back to Germany, probably next year, back to Europe. I'll most probably come back here again next year. The chances are pretty high. Just so much to see. I mean, people are reasonably friendly. I am making my way around quite good, or quite well, even with the big language barrier. I learned a trick on how to get around with the language barrier when you don't understand German. You find someone young. Because 9 times out of 10, they know some English. So, yeah, that's come in handy, but I have picked up some words, some basic words. I'm starting slowly to understand and get the gist of what they're trying to say to me, which is a good thing. I mean, I do need to learn the language a bit more if I'm going to come over on a regular basis. I'm not going to be as fluent as Anthony is, but yeah, why not give it a go? Hang on, it should be ready in a moment. And I'll see how we go with the pictures. Yeah. So, hopefully everybody else has been well, and hopefully you've been well there, Steve. I don't know what part of the world you're in at the moment. Rick, I know that you're still in Toledo, aren't you? Hopefully you're keeping the pad nice and warm and safe for Anthony and Joyce to return. I think they're coming back in another 10 days' time, I think. Yeah, they're really out and about at the moment. You're at Michigan. Well, that's only like ding away from where Anthony is. So, yeah, you weren't that far away. Okay. Okay, where do I go? Okay, where do I go? Where do I go? All right, so. Okay, I'll start. I think I'll start. I'll let that load up. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to be seeing this comments for a little bit. Is this the one that I need? No, that's not the one I want. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, why aren't you? Ah, that's the one I want. Okay. All right, so I don't know what on earth this place is. Okay, why don't you let me change to another picture? But that's just a hill between here and there. Why don't you let me? Something's not right here. It's not letting me do the normal thingamajiggy. Okay, let me try again. Up here. Okay. I don't know how that's going to turn out. Okay. I didn't get the full shot of this one. Why isn't it? Okay. I'm just trying to figure something out here. Something's not right. Ever since I've been here, my computer and my phones are gone stupid. They've readjusted their to Germany and all sorts of other languages. And this No, it's not letting me do it. All right. This is going to be quite interesting. Just bear with me. G'day, fisherman. It's Lodge. How are you guys? Hope you're doing all right. I'm just trying to show up some photos, but it doesn't seem to be playing. Now, this here is a station that I stopped in going to Dreadmod yesterday, and it looks like it was a very busy. Let me open this up a bit. Oh no, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. Damn it. Here we go. That's better. Zooming in. It looks like it used to be a very different, very busy junction here, where it was, because we're very close to the east and west border of east and west Germany once upon a time. G'day, Stormy. How are you? And the way this station is set up, it's pretty much like a Y station. You got them going on to this side here, and to the right of the photo, which is not letting me change the. It's not letting me change it. But there is actually another track to the side that actually joins up on the main thoroughfare that goes between Frankfurt and Hamburg and Frankfurt to Berlin. There are trains that come through here going from Berlin down to Austria and Munich. So this junction itself, I'd like to come back here and just spend a full day here. Because the train action through here was crazy for a junction. Because that, in the direction where this photo was taken, in the distance around that gully, there's actually there's actually four lines, I think it was, that branch off into different other destinations. There was freight trains. There was all sorts of passenger trains coming through there, and even the ICEs were coming in through there. All variations from 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the day was just fantastic. That was that location. What else was I? Let's see what else I can share with you guys. Just bear me for a minute. Let me just get into the folder again. Oh, here's another. Here's one that trains coming through there, I think it was. It looks very run down. I will make a video of it. Just bear with me for a minute. Why is that? Oh, there we go. I'm here. All right. let me show you the other one. This train here snuck up on me just as I changed location, and it's at the same junction. Pretty colours, blue and yellow. Northwest barn, and he just snuck up on me. As soon as I turn on my back, here it comes. And this one's actually a DMU. It's a diesel powered. Hey, Monswell, good morning to you, buddy. Sorry, it's early, I know. It's 6:30 in the morning. It's not right, I know. Just bear with me, mate. Another month or so, we'll be another 6 weeks or so, we should be back to normal. At least another 6, maybe 7. Just stay warm there, buddy. I see that we're getting cold snaps back home. Hopefully everybody at home's doing well. Over here, I have been getting hot. So yeah, as you've seen in this photo here, to the right is the actual main line that goes to the right, from the direction that I came from the main line from Frankfurt up to here. And this was my second connecting point to get to Detmold. But the scenery is lovely. I think, yeah, I can go by train, but I think it would be even just as nice to go by car, because it soon doesn't get fly past so quick. I know it is a very nice colour, Rick, and there are so many different variations of colour schemes. I mean, you can just about pick your layer, pick out what you want. There seems to be so many different private operators working for Deutsche Bahn. You're sleeping wearing a beanie. Now, if you're sleeping wearing a beanie up where you up, Monsville, that is freezing cold, because Queenslanders don't normally wear beanies to bed. Over here I am. It's actually been a nice heat. But my biggest struggle here is at the hotel where I'm at. The hotel is nice. It's quiet. I'm right next door to an airport, and one of the busiest airports in Germany. And as you guys can see, we're here. You haven't heard any aircraft fly past. And there's 2 flight paths on either side of the building. All right, so, and it's quiet. But when I get up the elevator up to this big building, it gets hot. Okay, it's not letting me change. Okay. Let's see what happens if I do that. All right. Oh, come on. No. Not what I wanted. Bloody useless thing. All right. Okay. All right. So, what else? Let me see what else I can bring up. Well, with the commuter services that I bought just recently, here's the German variant of it. This is what I actually. Let me bring this up. This is what I was actually travelling on today, apart from the IC. That's not right. Apart from the ICE. There you go. Hey, Randall, how are you, buddy? This is the one that I travelled on from Heidelberg to Hench, to Mans, which is a big junction to the south of us, going towards Heidelberg, and Stuttgart, where I ended up last night. That was a funny one. But this one's a um, all electric. It's not a hybrid version like what I've got at home. This is the all electric version. Very nice. It was cool inside. But I've got to say, it gets up and goes. It gets up and boogies along the line pretty quick. So does the IC's 4 on the way back home today. It almost like it hit an emergency, but it stopped pretty quick. Now, what else did I have? It's not letting me scroll properly. I'm gonna have to sort it out when I get home. I don't want to fiddle around too much more with my settings at the moment. Here's another. I mean, this one here looks quite sharp, actually. Let me get this one up. I'm not going to mention what models they are because I do not bloody know. All right, so please don't ask me what models they are because I don't know. I'm learning. This one is the one that I travelled back with. Did I travel it? No, actually, I didn't travel on this one. I wished I did. I wished I did travel on this one here. But I mean, it's a jazzy little colour scheme. I mean, there's so many different colour schemes. You got this one, then you got the Deutsche Bahn red, which is basically the red that you see on the front there. But then you got white ones and yellow with black windows, and you can pretty much say rainbow colours. But that's a bit of a sore story at the moment for me. They've actually wrecked my day down in Heidelberg. What's another one I can see? Okay, I don't know how we're going to go with this, but I did end up taking photos of the Heidelberg Castle, wherever it is. Here we go. Just to show you guys, I was here. I've got to show this here. Okay. There you go. So you guys can see, yes, I was there, and we can tell who had the big bedrooms out to the right hand side there on the photo. Some German relation went in there and ate a lot of baked beans for dinner. Yeah, blew the side right out of it. But it's actually quite an interesting castle. I didn't get up to there. I am going to have to come back next year and spend a bit of time looking around. Hopefully we're not going to have mayhem going on. It's really getting annoying because you can't enjoy your trip. You can't go out. I get very uneasy when you have too big of a crowd, and when you see what do you call it? What some people get up to while protesting, it gets a little bit nerve-wracking. I try to shy away from trouble. Okay, what else can I show you? And there was something about this bus. That's right. Now, we all talk about funny destinations, and I think this is something that we're going to have to try to find out and work out what it is. Lamboy or Lam Oi. I mean, you can really make fun of that destination, couldn't you? Lam Oi or Lamb's Oi, because there's a lot of times the B's are almost like an S over there or a sh. So, yeah, Lamboy. Yeah, that was somewhere up in Detmond, if I remember rightly. I couldn't resist it. Okay. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can share a video here. Okay, one of the last lot of videos, I think. Then I'm going to call it. That's 44. Okay. Just give me a second. Let me just let it load itself up. Yeah, okay. Let me just kill the sound on this. Otherwise, it's going to be just way too loud. Okay. All right, let me do this. Sorry, I'm a bit boring tonight, but I'm trying to get there. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. So as you can see, there's one going out, and I think this one here, you got two ICEs coming in. That one's going out towards Heidelberg. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, buddy. I'm just trying to find stuff. And look at all those passenger trains just all sitting there, and that's their marshalling yard. I was actually hoping that one was going to come in. There is an ICE in the distance. And this was taken this afternoon before I got home. Pretty quiet. You want me to put the... Okay, I'll put the volume up. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, that was that one. Hang on, let me give you another one. Bear with me for a second. Just bear with me for a second. Let me get up another one. I'm going to be stitching all those up, so you guys will see them in a later point. Oh, here we go. This one should. There's another one on that one. It's 117. Yeah, okay. Let me get this one up. Come on. Now be shy now. Come on. Alright, just give me a second, guys. Let me just prepare this one. Okay. So, yeah, I had the volume turned down, Monsville, because they do. I just didn't want to blast your ears. So here we've actually got in this one here. We've actually got two ICEs here. Let me check to make sure the volume's not too loud. I'll ramp it up a little bit so you guys can hear them. All right. So this time you'll end up having, I think, one or two ICs come in one another, and another one. Yeah, there's two in this one here. You can see another one in the distance. And yes, the trains were running out of timetable order. One, there was there was power outage with the overheads, and there was signalling problems, and then, of course, connecting trains, the passengers needing to connect up. But a lot of trains were running anywhere between 10 minutes to 30 minutes late. G'day, CMD. How are you? Nice E4. Yeah, just getting one of them. I think the other one was a 3. John Benicki. G'day, buddy. How are you? I'm probably streaming over somebody at the moment, so I'm sorry to whoever I'm streaming over. Just bear with me for another 6 weeks, and I'll go back to my normal time. But I mean, seriously, these ICEs, their brakes are so squeaky. They need to oil their brakes, I think. All right, let's see what else I can bring up. That was that one. All right. I think I'll do one more, and then I'm going to call it quits because it's going to get to 11 o'clock here, and I don't want to turn into a pumpkin. No, just joking. I need to pack up for tomorrow because I'm leaving tomorrow for Munich. And if anyone says here's proof that TGVs do run in Germany, where I thought they didn't. So when we talk about prototypical operations, particularly here in Europe nowadays, you can just about run anything. You can just about run anything you want because a lot of them cross borders now. But I mean, check the colour on that, and I tell you what, she looks dirty. Look at that, dirty French. Yeah, yeah. I'm actually pleased. It's not the same colour scheme, but I'm actually pleased now that I did buy a TGV set before I came out. I'm just waiting on the power unit for it now. So, this is. And this station was packed out at the time because, as I said, the trains weren't running to schedules. Even the local trains, those smaller commuter trains, they were running out of order. So when I just hightailed it back to home. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I know it's only a short one today. Anthony, to the latecomers, I don't know where Anthony is. I know he's in Copenhagen. They're probably having such a good time. I think they might have even been rowing to Finland. That's what I would say. Yeah, well, I'm only going to be there for one night. Tomorrow night I'll be in Munich, and then on Monday afternoon, I am flying back to Novi Bece, back to Serbia. Now I will be streaming from Serbia next time. I'll be there for about 2 weeks. I've got that matter to deal with at my grandfather's property, but I will be trying to get some shots of the new high-speed train that's going from Belgrade to Novi Sad, and meet up with another YouTuber from over there that does trains out of his own backyard. So hopefully we can get some trains along there. So from, as I said last night, now in Frankfurt, and the last 2 nights in Germany for now. And I will see you guys back on the eastern side, which is Serbia. And keep an eye out for more content. I will be putting more content out after Monday. And there's a lot that I'm going to be, there's quite a lot of stuff to put together, all from here in Europe. So, guys, everyone, yeah, I'm good. And all you people there, stay safe, have fun, stay safe, look after each other. And I'll see you guys next week. Again, a little bit earlier than normal, just while I'm away here in Europe. So take care. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye, guys.